I'm sure it had some kind of an impact. That was a very awkward day to play baseball. Um, I didn't talk to him about that, so you'd have to ask him that question specifically. Even in spring training, he was a really heavy strike thrower there. Game in St. Louis, I thought he walked a couple more guys than we thought, but nevertheless, first outing, maybe a little bit on the nervous side. But today it just wasn't happening. I mean, we walked at least 10 guys today overall. And that was a big part of that game. We swung the bat well early. The Hawk got us in 3 at bats, but the game was swung on the fact that we were unable to throw strikes more consistently.
Joe, you guys playing all different kinds of conditions, but when it's cold, rain, almost sleet, is that about as bad as conditions as you can play in?
Yeah, that's about it. I don't know what's the next level that causes a game to not be played. I've been involved in games like that before, and even one was in the World Series, and Jeff Kellogg was a part of that group also. It just seems like when he and I get together, the weather gets bad.
Joe, what seemed to be a difficult roster move, is it more so now, knowing that tomorrow you might not have a left-hander to use or a long man?
Yeah, we're just talking about that right now, and we're going through some different permutations. It is. Our inability sometimes right now to get longer starts has really put us in a bind with that extra guy in the bullpen. And today just really typifies that.
When you guys...
Go ahead, I'm sorry. No. I was ready to cough.
Okay, I'll give you a chance to cough.
No, I'm good.
When you went back and talked to the umpires, you guys were all out there behind the pitchers.
Yeah.
After the delay, was there a talk that if the rain came again, would you just...
No, that was just about when to start.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, it looked like everything was going to clear out. There was nothing on the radar, but it was still raining. I guess one of the lake things, and we were just out there. The groundskeepers felt confident they'd get the field ready, and it was. But it was just about start time. We decided on 5:35.
That ball that dropped between Hobby and Schwarber, it looks like Hobby had the lead on it, but Schwarber's waiting up. Is that Schwarber's ball to take?
That ball should never happen. That's a perfect example. I mean, that's an example of, and that's why they pulled the tarp. 2008 World Series was a fly pop-up hit the second base that they did not call an infield fly rule for, meaning that it wasn't routine, meaning that we shouldn't have been playing in the first place. So when a play like that occurs, that also points in a direction that probably, the conditions weren't baseball-esque. So it's a play that, don't blame Schwarber. Please don't blame Schwarber. Whatever you do, don't do that. That's very unjust. The wind and where that ball blew back to, he made a great attempt at it actually. So that's normally the shortstop's ball, but under the circumstances, it was like up for grabs basically.
Should he have thrown it though?
I think he thought he doesn't practice a backhand flip from, I'd say 40 feet away on a daily basis. So he was just trying to make a play, and if he had made it, it would have been outstanding. But I'm not going to criticize that.
The play you did make, though, diving left field
Yeah.
in the third inning, and
Great play.
Zolber's also made another play to save some runs for you.
Yeah, we didn't play badly. We just walked too many guys. I mean, they got a base hit up. Bandy got a 2-out hit, and then eventually a single up the middle by Santana. That was 4 runs. We walked in 1 or 2, whatever we walked in. I mean, it was primarily our tough day was based on that. It's you're at the yard a long time, but we hit the ball well early. We really did, and it didn't pay off. And then we walked too many guys, and then we were here too long. So it just one of those days.
Knowing the conditions, was Hobby bunting on his own?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, I mean, I want to give him a break on that.
That was on his own. With the pitcher coming up next, and the pitcher had a hit, that was the part of the play that was tough. Yes, I prefer you had swung right there.